Salve amici, welcome to Unus Lapis ad Tempest, where every LEGO creation starts one brick at a time. My name is Daniel, and this is a historic event that I'm recording. I was on my way home from the Salt Lake International Airport. This was Friday, April 10th. And I was coming home early in the evening, and when entering our driveway, I saw this box at our doorstep, and I think I know what it is. I've been excited to get this. So let's go ahead and unbox this. I want to be careful because I don't want to damage what's inside. And well, everyone should know that this is Lego, right? But there's something in the box. And if you read my comments from the last episode of the A-Fool podcast, you'll know what this is. I'm just going to use my thumb. So, it's padded really well. I guess I could have cut. It is a tipper truck. Wow, that was really good padding. So, this is my first ever tipper truck. For those of you who are in the A-Fool community, or if you watch Breaking News, everybody knows Javo. Javo's a really cool guy. He runs the, I have it upside down. Javo runs the #1 Tipper Truck TV channel on YouTube. He has a tipper truck army. Wow, so the seller described the glue being worn and falling apart, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna, oh, what? They already have this built. I was hoping to build it. Wow, okay. So I thought it was going to come in pieces. So they already have that assembled. Yeah, that box has seen better days. And hopefully, yep, there are instructions in here. So I might take it apart and build it. Actually, you know, I might do that. This is my first ever tipper truck, so I might as well put it together, right? Okay, let's see if I can take it apart and put it back together. Yeah, so if you ever subscribe, or if you ever watch Jabo, his tipper truck army, he does really cool videos on the tipper truck. It's like his favorite set. Oh, I didn't say, this is set number 435. Tipper truck. And Jabo, if you're watching this and I put it back together incorrectly, I'm sorry. Might have disappointed you. So, I mean, everything looks like it's in good shape. I don't know. Now I'm afraid to take it apart. And then I don't want Jabo yelling at me. So, okay. Yeah, I might be able to put this together. I know Jabo can do this in his sleep. Hopefully I can put it back together. So anyway, my flight coming in from Denver was okay. I don't know why, but every time, like, I flew in, I flew to Denver and back in January, and every time I come back into Salt Lake, it's like the worst turbulence. I don't know why that is. But anyway, okay, let's see if I can build this while talking. Okay, so the dualies, or the, no, those go there. Anyway, when I got to the Denver airport, so I left the University of Colorado. I left my appointment at noon, and I just headed back. I got, or the university paid for a lift for me to go back to the airport. So I got to the airport just around 12:30, and the Lyft driver actually dropped me off the wrong side. I kept telling him Southwest, and he kept saying that he understood. But then he dropped me off, and I realized I wasn't even near. He dropped me off at the at United, so I had to walk all the way around to the other side of the airport, which was not fun, but anyway, I was leaving out of the C terminal, and you have to take like the high-speed train. So when I got to C terminal, I mean, I hadn't eaten yet, so I went and got Chick-fil-A, and the line was pretty long, or well, it wasn't too long, but when I got in line, a pilot got in line right behind me, and I asked the pilot, I said, "Hey, can I ask you a question?" And the pilot laughed and said, "Yeah, of course you could ask me a question. What's up?" And so I asked him, okay, there it is. Awesome. My first time building a tipper truck. How'd I do, Javo? Did I make you proud? That is really cool. I really like this set. I mean, probably not as much as Javo, but that's a cool set. This will probably be the only tipper truck I ever have. So there it is. Historic day. My first ever tipper truck. Let's see, what time is it? It is just after midnight, Sunday, April 12th. So it's 12:03. This will be a day that goes down in infamy, I guess. I don't know. Not really bad, but it's a historic day. But anyway, going back to my Chick-fil-A story. So the pilot, I asked him if I could ask him a question. He's like, "Yeah, sure." So I asked him, I said, "How many passengers every day, or how many passengers a day have quoted to you quotes from the movie Airplane?" And he just started laughing, and he says, no passengers ever say any quotes to him from the movie Airplane, and that it's only pilots that quote that movie to each other. And I was like, "What? Are you kidding me?" And he goes, "Yeah, he's never had a passenger quote the movie Airplane to him." So I looked at him and I'm like, surely you can't be serious. And he looks at me and starts laughing, and he goes, "Yeah, no passengers. It's only pilots that tell him in the quotes from the movie." And I just stared at him and was like, that was a waste." And he said, What was a waste?" I'm like, "The joke." And he looked at me, he didn't understand. It was a waste. I just wasted a perfectly good line for him not to respond correctly. So if you ever fly, I don't know, if you ever see a pilot, ask him the question. But yeah, it was sad. So anyway, I got home safe. I'll be flying back to Denver probably at the end of July, back to the University of Colorado. And then I'll have to fly again in October. And they're both one-day trips. So I'll fly out in the morning and fly back in the evening. But anyway, this is the tipper truck, set 435. Sorry, I didn't even look and see what year this was released. It was released a long time ago, many decades ago. So I'm sure somebody will say it in the comments, but I'm too lazy to look it up right now. But I really like this set. This is awesome. I could see why Javo loved it. Well, he does love it. So, anyway, if you've never seen Jabo's Tipper Truck TV channel, I highly recommend going and checking it out. Subscribe to him. He's an amazing guy. One of the great, well-known A-fools out there. So I hope you enjoyed this. Gratias vobis ego amici. Remember, every Lego masterpiece starts unus lapis et tempus. Pulchritudo in oculo videntis est. Until next time, lude bene.